Welcome back to this gem of a song by Ozzy Osbourne, Goodbye to Romance. Today, we'll walk through all of the chords. We'll walk through the counterpoint in the intro, which we arranged for ourselves for the guitar for this tribute to Ozzy Osbourne. Then we're going to walk through the verse, a couple of fills here and there, through the chorus. Then we're walking through the link into the C, the little bridge section. I hope you enjoy this as much as I'm going to. I would recommend you go and download the free tablature for this lesson. It's a 10-page, 9 or 10-page lesson binder that you're going to absolutely love. I really think you're going to enjoy it. So you can get that for free, like right up here in the link in the card above, or in the link in the description. Go ahead and get that now. Without further ado, let's get started with the chords. So we're looking at the D chord. So open D, first finger on fret 2 on the G string, finger 3 on fret 3 on the B, finger 2 on fret 2 on the high E string. And we're plucking the circled tone, the 0, the D string, and then we're strumming through the entire 4-string chord. The next chord is the D major 7 with C sharp in the bass, which is going to be fingers, it's the same basically as the D chord, but we're stretching that fourth finger, so I have to use my thumb and bring my thumb toward them a little bit closer to the back of the 3rd fret. But you notice there's no open D string here, so we're using the C sharp note in the bass. So we're starting the same chord, the D, no open D string, but fret 4 on the A string. That's the D major 7 over C sharp in the bass. B minor is right here, starting with the first finger capoing on fret number 2. So we have fret 2, finger 3 on fret 4, finger 4 on fret 4 on the G, finger 2 on fret number 3 on the B string, and that first finger capo here. If you have questions about this, you can start, you can move your first finger up and down in order to secure all of the frets that you need, or just pull that hand in for a little extra guidance. You can also fast forward if you want to the beginning of the session if you already know all of these chords. Here's the F sharp minor. That's the old 1, finger 3, finger 4, and then that first finger triple stops over the top 3 strings for the F sharp minor. The G chord is going to be finger 2, 1, open, 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 and 3. Then A is going to be, let's go ahead and do the A sus4 first. I like to use this particular fingering for this song because of the chords that come after it. So here's the A sus4, open A, finger 1 on 2 and 2, and then the B string is the 3rd fret with the 3rd finger. Then the A, we'll call this the lazy A chord, and the G chord with A in the bass, and the A chord type 2 with A in the bass. It's the, that F chord shape with the A string in the bass. And then the other one that we are going to take out of sequence is the open A string with the B minor chord on the top. So we're dismantling that B minor that we knew earlier on, and we're using the same 3 fingers, 3, 4, and 2 on the D, G, and B strings with the open A string in the bass. So we have that very nice B minor 7 with the A in the bass. And then also we have the old E minor, the old 2-finger wonder. And then there is an A7 in the song, which, we'll get to in the intro. And then the D sus4 is another important one. Could use the D sus2 if you want as well. Let's start with the intro. So we're starting with the pickup notes for, and this is available, once again, this is available for free in the tablature here in the link in the card above. So go ahead and grab that if you don't have it already. So we have the pickup notes 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Good. Good. All right, so we're starting with this counterpoint. The melody works through the top voices. So fret 3 on the B string, open high E, F sharp, G, F sharp, E. So if we can get those notes together, we can start playing the bass notes under the bass line underneath it. Then we jump right into the D chord for the verse. And this is very, very simple chord patterns that we're strumming. Just simple downstrokes. 3, then we have 1 E or 4 E and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go through that. So we're starting with a D strum, and then the D major 7 over C sharp, and then the D minor or the B minor, and then the F sharp minor, then the G, 2, 3, 4 E and a sus4 A, G with A in the bass, and then the A type 2. That's the verse section of the song. Let's go ahead and continue on to the chorus, which begins with a D chord, but this time we're kind of picking it up a little bit. You know, it's not really changing the tempo, but we're using, instead of that F sharp minor, we're using the B minor 7 with A in the bass to the G chord. Da, 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 da. And instead of the 16th notes at the end tying this whole, or suturing this whole pattern together, we'll use these 8th notes at the end of the grid. 3, 4, and then 1, 2 strums on the A, and then 3 and 4, and so the chorus moves from D to D major 7 over C sharp, B minor to B minor 7 over A, and then to G. Then we move up to A. Then we have these quick little links here that you'll see, and then we play a little bit of that intro melody. Then we hit the C section with the B or the bridge, and then through the A7, and then here you can go back to D, 2, 3, 4, and then D sus4. This is again simplified to make it very approachable, so you can stick around and watch what I would do with this if I took a little bit of time to develop this song. There are all of the pieces. Now, if you'd like to, you can stick around. I'm going to talk about strum patterns and how to just sort of fortify the song in certain places to help it create, maybe create a little bit more emotion for you as a solo singer-songwriter. Or maybe you're taking this song with you to an open mic to pay tribute to one of the greatest heavy metal singers to ever live. Let's go ahead through the verse one more time, and I'll play the song like I would play it if I was jamming with, between verses or whatever. So here we go. note grid here down. Okay, I know we just wanted to get one more farewell in there, so there it is. If you liked this video, we appreciate if you like, share, and subscribe. If you enjoyed, you can also keep watching right here. This is also another video that you're going to love. And until we meet again, I wish you happy picking.